Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Diaries. I am your host, Lillian, and I'm here with my coffee. I was debating whether or not I wanted to sit down and do this recording today because I didn't get too much sleep last night. The moon will be full officially tomorrow in Gemini, and I have a Gemini moon, and last night the moonlight was pouring through the window and my mind was incredibly active. It was really, really intense, and I had to do a lot of work somatically around like releasing my jaw, releasing the muscles in my face and my skull. Sometimes when I'm lying there and I have all of this sort of internal tension, I find that I'll press my head forward, like as if I wanted to be moving, like as if I was not laying down, as if I was, like sticking my head out. Some kind of movement wants to continue to happen, even though it's time for sleep. It's time to rest, relax. Also, I did stay up until like 1:30 in the morning watching a really stupid action movie. So, so I can't blame the moon on that one. So that's on me. But I do love a good stupid movie. I love them. I love them so much. It's my guilty pleasure. So we'll see how this goes. I often sort of waffle in these moments when I'm feeling tired, where I'm like, okay, is this the moment to rally? Is this the moment to sort of get my motivation and my motor going? Or is this a moment that I need to listen to myself and rest? And honestly, that line for me is really hard to find. I do notice a perfectionist part in me starts to come out where I now almost have this fear to do anything really if I'm feeling tired. It's as if that signal of feeling fatigued or tired is like it's an all or nothing thing. I'm like, oh, I missed 1 hour of sleep last night. That means I have to take the whole day off. And I honestly think that this is a long-term response and reaction to years and years of burnout, that now there's sort of this renegotiation of my energy and a relearning too, like how much what's the pressure, what's the right amount of pressure, what's the right amount of yielding, what's the right amount of rest. So yeah, it's my system gets really confused sometimes, but anyway, this is a long intro. I just listened to some pop music and am drinking my coffee, so I feel ready to rally. This is what I've chosen for myself. This is what I chose to do. I put on lipstick too, so we're here. I wanted to talk about something that I've been grappling with for years, and I feel that I have enough awareness where I am on my journey to be able to even put language to it and speak to it. However, I'm still very much working with this in my own psyche, in my own soma, and in my own life. But I have a feeling it's relatable because it's something that a lot of us deal with, which is this whole thing around being seen, wanting to be seen, fears around being seen, especially as a creative person, as an artist, as someone, honestly, just as a human, really is relatable for everybody. But I think there is a very specific sensitivity among us artists and more tender, sensitive folks. And I first want to enter into this by just observing that when we say being seen, like this phrase being seen, it's really metaphorical, because it's kind of like, well, what are we even talking about? I mean, if we're to take it literally, it's like, duh, we can see through our own eyes. But like, what do we actually mean when we say this phrase being seen? And I think what we were really meaning and wanting and talking about is being loved. When we say I want to be seen, what we're really saying is I want to feel and experience love. Love without judgment, love without conditions. Love. I want to be loved. I want to be accepted. I want to be held in the arms of compassion. And when we say that we're afraid of being seen, that we're naming this fear around what if I'm not received with love? What if people see parts of me? Or what if they see the real me and the real me is not lovable and is not worthy and is not enough? Right? So there's this interplay, this interplay of wanting to be seen and being afraid of being seen. And I think it really all comes down to love and the way that we see and perceive ourselves, first and foremost. And then also what we've experienced in our intimate relationships, in our familial relationships, in our friendships with our intimate partners, romantic partners, the relationship we have with the world, with society, with the culture that we were born into. Yeah, so it really has to do with love.